Hello Virgo, welcome. Let's get into it straight away, shall we? Thank you, Great Spirit, angels and guides, for your guidance and loving messages for Virgos, for their highest good and for the good of all concerned, for April 2021. This is part one of my monthly reading. This will be in two parts. First part being revealing to you the messages from the Lotus Tarot deck and the Guardian Angels and answers from your angels. All three decks. And part two is about the planetary placements through the month. So, first up, you have the Queen of Pentacles. This is an earth sign energy. And the earth sign energy is about material gain, finances, money and trade. It's also a very nurturing energy, and the Queen of Pentacles is showing generosity, mothering, wisdom. She's a sign of good luck too for you Virgos, being an earth sign energy yourself. So she does represent Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus energy. Okay. And it is a sign of fertility and being more social. And for those of you who love gardening, this is about having a green thumb as well. Enjoying being out in nature. So that's a really nice sign there for you. Being in the first house, which is all about your physical expression and the actions that you take, and it's also about your appearance and your aura and the soul's deepest intention and that which you view the world as well. Oh lovely, you've got the sun here. Now the sun is about not being stuck in the dark or the past, because it's about new beginnings, being ready to grow into something beautiful, and happiness and joy, and making the right adjustments to transform in your life, whether it's in your marriage or your relationships or your finances, because it is in the area of material values, your resources, your finances, self-worth, your constructive talents and support systems, family dynamics. And with the sun there, the family dynamics are under very positive energy with the sun. It's a very good omen. The High Priestess in the area of communication, Virgo. So you could actually find that you are getting divine channeling. The High Priestess is about quieting the chatter in your mind and listening to the voice that whispers and understanding the mystery, allowing yourself to stop and be still, following your hunches. It represents visions and intuition, and it's in the area of communication in this third house also, which is about your mental activity, short distance journeys, your siblings, the neighbourhood you live in. So you may be getting hunches about that. You may be getting hunches about your transportation, or if you're in the trade industry, for it This area also governs education and youth. Feeling a bit trapped. 8 of Swords. So there's frustration when the 8 of Swords appears, and that is connected to your roots. It's at the base of the matter, so you may be feeling a bit frustrated with different things, mental confusion due to others, and there could be some of you that actually also aren't that happy with your personal or business life, and there's some sort of restriction that you want to get out of so that you can live life more freely. Now, the 8 is a number of justice and material progress and health, okay? Here in the area of what you've come into this incarnation for, your parents and how you see yourself, as well as the nation that you live in, the soul of that nation, land, property that you are looking at, and also it is about weather. So it could be weather that is restricting you at some level, because this 4th house area also governs farmers or agriculture, so to speak. 5 of Swords is wanting time out, time alone. The 5s are always a challenging energy and rising to the challenge, but remembering might is not always right, and choose your battles wisely, but at the same time standing up for yourself. And you're not willing to accept inappropriate behaviour either. In the area of children, where you find your joy, entertainment, it is a area in the wheel, the 5th house area, that it does govern hobbies, sport and love that is given, and it's also an area that governs good fortune. So be careful of any speculative endeavours with that 5 of Swords showing there. It's probably not a time to speculate. One of your children also could, or children that you know, could also be getting bullied, or there's some sort of bullying that you're going to have to sort of maybe help the child to learn how to deal with that on an emotional level for themselves. Teaching them that, you know, not to really take on too much of what other people's opinions. It's just their opinions or their bad manners or their bad upbringing, and it's not really a true reflection of the child who is the recipient of that. So intellectually teaching youth or the younger generation or a child of your own how to stand up for themselves without getting into a battle sort of thing is the message I'm getting. 2 of Cups, beautiful, that's union. That's things but coming together quite successfully in your favour, to do with your health, work and co-workers and karmic debt. This area governs your mind, body and well-being. It's also about your service, and you could even be volunteering your service in some way. So there could be those of you that are at the end of some ongoing conflict and hostilities, and you want to close that chapter. So there is signs with this Two of Cups that you will be receiving an unexpected apology or a gift. Okay? Others, this is indicating a new relationship, a union, or falling in love. But I feel with these sword cards so close to the Two of Cups, just be careful of the person that you're thinking of being involved with, because there could be a double-edged sword connected with that person. So or you're making up or being reunited after some sort of argument or disagreement that's caused you some sort of restriction. Now this could be someone in your workplace, or it could be someone in your social life, because the 5th house with the 5 of Swords is showing me that you're not accepting inappropriate behaviour, and that there is a possibility of someone gossiping behind your back. So get to the bottom of that. Trust your divine intervention here. Trust the divine messages that come to you and your hunches, and even maybe listen to one of your family members. They may have a bit of insight that they can see that you can't. Or this is a conflict to do with one of your children, for those of you that have children. But there is good news here with the Page of Cups. There is a message of love, new adventure, romance and social outings. And this is in the partnership area, to do with marriage partnerships or business partnerships. The 7th house is where you can get your equilibrium back. It is an area of the wheel that likes harmony and balance. It covers legal affairs, contracts, scandals and international relations. And the page here is letting you know that you are going through a karmic experience here. And, you know, life is a lot like a box of chocolates. But you have a brilliant new idea with the Ace of Wands there. So, in the area of birth and rebirth, this is a really good symbol of the birth of fresh ideas and creative and or using your initiative. So it is the green light to go ahead with anything that you want to launch. Falling in the 8th house, that governs finances and resources that you share with others, legacies, your emotional values. And the 8th house rules corporations, taxes, loans, and it's one of the psychic houses too. So you may be really drawn in a new direction, which could be quite unexpected to you, but you're got that fire in your belly to ignite something new. Again, with the Queen of Cups, it's a message of trusting your sixth sense and you really transforming things that are ordinary in an ordinary situation into something extraordinary. Could even find yourself being the peacemaker with that Queen of Cups. Water sign woman too, if it isn't you yourself and you tapping into those qualities. It's someone that can help you with those, that has those kind of qualities. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Here in the area of overseas travel, higher education, the ninth house area governs philosophy, the law, religion, and it is a very spiritual house too, and is about your goals for the future. It's one of the future areas. Learning new skills and using them, with the Eight of Pentacles appearing in your spread. So you could find yourself either being a mentor or being mentored. There's a sponsorship indicated when the Eight of Pentacles appears in your spread. It's in the area of the zenith of the wheel, how you deal with the outside world, your reputation, social status, and your career. So it is about a diploma or certificate or promotion or a degree, or using your skills and making more money by honing your skills. You've got to put in the effort and the hard work, but you will get abundant reward from it. Seven of Swords. This appearing for you is a message of someone in your social group that's a bit sneaky, or you're feeling let down by, and you're feeling like you need to take some space. So there must be something coming, I feel, where you're going to sort of be turning away from a certain people, or people that have got a certain way of behaviour that you're not happy with, especially, and that you don't feel comfortable with, especially with your Five of Swords down here in the polar opposite here. So trust that instinct with that. You know, you don't have to put up with bad behaviour from anybody, and you don't have to sacrifice yourself to keep other people happy either, Virgos. So I hope that is helpful. That's what's coming through here for you. And, you know, there's a saying, I think it was Wayne Dyer, and he always would recommend that, you know, you don't really listen to the good opinion of others. That is where you'll get your strength. So if you've got other people sort of harping on at you or banging on at you about something that is causing you to double guess yourself, the strength card here in what is hidden, or what you are keeping to yourself, is your inner strength. It's a Leo energy, so it's a fire energy, and it is about courage and not letting your fears devour you, and it's a message to you not to give up, because you can achieve those personal achievements that you're aiming for here. Okay? And this is the goals that you are aiming for, and you're putting in the hard yards to attain that. So any friendship groups or friendship kind of situation that is really not giving you the encouragement or that the right sort of feeling, then you need to walk away from it, and you're going to have the strength to do that. with this appearing here. And then you will have the courage to ride the wave of success. And it's also letting you know that, you know, by using your courage, choosing your battles wisely, you will win. So that's a nice thing for you to know there. Okay, so now I will ask for your guardian angel to be revealed. Who is Virgo's guardian angel for April? And you can turn to your guardian angel, ask them for protection or guidance, and if there is somebody who you feel that needs assistance, you can ask your guardian angel to help and go and assist them. Okay, and you have the angel of decisions. And once the decision is made, the doing becomes effortless. It only seems hard while you can't sort of decide. But once you make the decision, the doing will become effortless. And it is also a number 8, which is a number of strength. You have strength here. You have more inner strength than what you realise, as well as more inner strength than what other people give you credit for. And being strong doesn't mean you're tough and hard. Being strong just means that you can persist and keep moving forward. You have your goal, you have your direction that you're going in, and you know, I really feel whatever it is with these people or person that's trying to get in your way, you're really going to be, you know, move out of my way. I have a wonderful new idea, and I'm not including you. Okay, so I'll ask about this 5 of Swords here, with people that are disagreeing or behaving badly, gossiping, what you should do about it. So that was what I was focusing on for you in that area of children and where you find your joy. And it's saying the time is not right. Not the right time, it's saying. So I do feel it's not the right time for these people to be bothering you or causing you any anxiety. So that could be a message that you could give to them. Sorry, it's not the right time for this. Okay. So I will now do part 2 of the which reveals the planetary placements for April. So here in April, the full moon is in Scorpio, and that will be illuminating the 3rd house area in your wheel. Brothers and sisters, close relations, neighbours, communications, short journey. And it also is about your mental activity, which could be very heightened and at a peak, because the full moon is about peak energy. Now this 3rd house area also governs transportation, trade, journalism, youth, speech and education. And on the 27th of April, the full moon is in Scorpio at 7.6 degrees, for those of you that know where your planets are in your chart. Now it is symbolizing of tuning into your intuition by recording your dreams and recording your inspirational ideas, because I do feel that your ideas are really heightened at the moment, so you should jot them down. You've got some really good ideas. and it is about contemplating the deeper things in life, because that Scorpio energy really likes to get into the nitty-gritty, and the moon energy is a reflection of that nitty-gritty, and it's also a receptive. So it could be also a time for you where things are blossoming, and where you can find that you have celebrations in the neighbourhood or in your local area, or to do with your trade. So things are coming to culmination on the 27th with the full moon. Okay. Then as we go around the wheel, here in your 5th house, where there's signs of, you know, someone behaving badly, and it's not the right time for you to have to deal with this sort of thing, and I do feel that you're going to let them know. You've got Pluto. Pluto's in Capricorn. So your biological urges are powerful here through April, and you may find that you've got energy fit to burst. So, you know, get involved in that sport or that hobby that you do. Use that energy productively. Okay? Then you have Saturn and Jupiter still in Aquarius, which is here in the 6th house area of your health, well-being, co-workers and your workplace, animals, pets. So the Saturn energy in Aquarius is in its own sign. It likes to be it likes that Aquarius energy. It's the old ruler of Aquarius, so it's the Lord, known as the Lord of Karma, and it is helping you to learn your lessons quickly, so that you can move forward and get the rewards of life, because Saturn does bring rewards once the lessons have been learnt. And it's also about getting in contact with your own unique multi-dimensional beingness through your mind, body and soul journey. It's got Jupiter there also in the area of work, health, hygiene, diet, house of health, work conditions, karmic debt, and ceremonial magic is all wrapped up in this 6th house area. So with Jupiter there, Jupiter is the planet of abundance, the Lord of abundance and good fortune, and it does govern legal issues and public speaking and media in general. That's the high vibration of Jupiter. So Jupiter will be sextiling Venus, which is a positive aspect to Venus. So if you're looking for a bit of romance, around the 28th of April is a wonderful time for that. And you could find that you're really feeling that you're in love with life at that time, and your joy is contagious, and it's also a beneficial time financially, so your finances may flourish at that time from the 28th of April and beyond. Then Neptune is here in your partnerships area, and the area where you strive to find your harmony and balance. The area that governs legal affairs, contracts, scandals and international relations. So from the 20th of April there's a Venus semi-square Neptune, which is a bit of friction between Venus and Neptune. So try to avoid any life-changing decisions at that time. It is quite possible that you'll be very impressionable around that 20th of April. So, you know, if you're really being faced with big decisions, try and take your focus off it and watch some sort of inspirational movie, or spend some time in an art gallery or enjoying art at some level. And between the 20th and the 23rd, you know, again, there's a message here of tuning into that right brain energy, that intuitive side of yourself. Trust your gut instincts. And the High Priestess is a big message here for you to do that. And she also has a strong moon energy connected to her, so the full moon also being shown as landing there is quite significant. Now the new moon is over here in your 8th house. Now that's earlier in the month, that's on the 12th of April, and the new moon is in Aries at 22.24 degrees. Now the new moon is a great time to set your intentions for new beginnings or new projects that you may want to start. It holds unlimited possibility in it, the new moon, okay? So it's a good time to exercise patience and selflessness, and also a good time to look out for new opportunities, because fate is playing a strong role in your life around this time. And it's a major turning point. Now for some, the new moon is on the 11th of April. Here in Australia, it's on the 12th of April, and it's in this area of joint resources, inheritances, beginnings and endings, renewals, and it governs corporations, taxes, bank loans, and insurances, that kind of thing. So that there's new possibilities available there with anything pertaining to that. Uranus is here in the 9th house. Uranus is in Taurus. Uranus is the planet of the unexpected and surprises, and technology is governed by Uranus, and it's in Taurus, and it will be for some years to come, so it's staying in this 9th house area quite a long time. So Uranus in Taurus can, when triggered, can bring about earth disturbances. It governs electricity, your mental activity, and your mental activity can be really switched on to. It also governs astrology, astronomers, science, glamour, pop stars. Now the sun will be moving into Taurus on the 19th of April, and this is about self-knowledge, and it's about being courageous and having leadership qualities. The sun, it's the face that you present. It does rule people, it rules royalty and heads of state, so there could be something unexpected in connection with that around the 19th of April. So the sun will be conjuncting Taurus while it's transiting through Taurus, and Mercury will also be moving into Taurus, so again that'll be triggering the Uranus. Venus is also moving into Taurus. Mercury moves in there on the 19th and Venus moves into Taurus on the 14th, so write these dates down in your journal. Okay, so we have a stellium here in the area of philosophy, the law, religion, foreign affairs, foreign travel, lands, cultures, your abstract mind, prophecy. It's in the area of your goals for the future. So trust your instincts, trust that sixth sense. What you are focusing on here, Virgo, through April is going to propel you into the future. Okay, now Venus is forming a hard aspect to Saturn, so there could be a bit of a pause in your social calendar around that time, 25th of April, or reassessing friendships or more serious relationships and questioning loyalties. But Venus is the planet of love, unity, peace, harmony, pleasure and happiness. So it is for your ultimate pleasure and happiness that these things are being sort of brought to your attention. Mercury is also squaring Saturn and squaring Pluto around the 18th. So there is some limitations to do with transport or communication. So you might be really feeling that mental intensity and you have a few troubles on your mind, but the way through it is to have a strategy and to pursue traditional knowledge and learn from the wise counsel of your elders. Now it is, however, a good time to sign a contract or to make plans in connection with the contract. Alright? And as I said, the Sun is about your conscious mind, and all of these planets are going to be transiting and through Taurus, conjuncting Uranus, all in Taurus. So your stellium here is your higher goals, your higher mind, and higher education, knowledge and understanding. Then Mars is in your 11th house of also the future. So you've really got your eye on the future this month. And it is in the area about the love you received, your hopes, your wishes, friendship groups, long-term objectives. You may actively get involved in some sort of theatre activity or going to the theatre, and what you are focusing on now, your thoughts become things. What you are focusing on now is what you will be manifesting. So really keep your highest energy vibration up when co-creating for your future. So Mars moves into Cancer on the 23rd of April. Okay, you might feel really strongly about a cause at that time, or you might feel that it's right time for fighting for people's rights or something like that. But protect yourself. All right, you don't want to put yourself in a difficult situation. It's all right to fight the good fight for what you believe in, but don't put yourself in a vulnerable situation. And if you need to, you can retreat into your shell rather than lash out. But that Mars energy is a physical energy, and it wants your physical body to be involved. So you can go walking, you can play sport, you can get involved in that. You'll really have a strong passion for anything that you're able to physically get involved in. And the Mars energy is a brave energy. Okay, so that's around the 23rd of April, so it is, and it's blunt too. Mars rules Aries, so it can be quite blunt. So not everybody likes to be told the honest truth, so be careful about that as well. Okay, so I'll just focus here on your confirmation card for the reading for April for Virgo. There we go. Lovely. Okay, so balance, and that indicates to me this area, the partnership area, where you're getting that really nice message, new adventures and social outings, and the Neptune energy of getting involved in some sort of inspirational film or a visit to an art gallery or something like that, some cultural event. And this is about some sort of justice as well. So this is revealing to you a time of harmony and balance and justice in your life. So you still, you know, you might have to work through a few niggly things with certain people and straighten things out, but you're going to acquire the balance and justice that you've been craving. So this desk holds the balanced scales, scrolls and a stack of papers. So there's some sort of academic signs being shown there. Now, so it is indicating that a time of balance is at hand. All systems through the body, through nature and through society seek to achieve balance. That's so very true, isn't it? Stop and consider the parts of your body that you can bring into greater balance during this time. The universe helps you to do so. You may have to confront important legal issues, you may have to deal with paperwork of some kind, or indeed there may be a need here for legal action. Now this may be regarding property, inheritance, work contracts, custody or divorce. So be patient and pay attention to details as things will improve. Things do bode well. Justice is at hand. So take heart at the sight of the golden light that washes over the scene, a sign that all issues will come to light and that a beneficial and just resolution is coming your way. Justice balances society, but the Akashic records show that justice is not limited only to strictly to court and contract situations. Justice and reciprocity are energetic. So the energy you put forth now will return to you in the future. Remember that your energy production is up to you. Continue to be aware of your thoughts and actions, because thoughts become things. Inner balance now leads to a beautiful destiny tomorrow. Thank you so much, Virgo, for joining me for your April reading. Please do click on the like button, give it the thumbs up, and subscribe here. If you'd like to contact me and book a reading with me, please do contact me through the details I've left there below for you. And until next time, Virgo, sending you many blessings. Namaste.